Okay.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to let you know that I got out of surgery and had really good discussions during surgery, as I usually do. Um, but good and bad. The vein. Well, I'll start with the bad first. The vein did seem to close up quite a bit because of the excess scar tissue that was left over from the vein being completely occluded. So what that means is that I will have to come back in about 4 weeks, quicker this time, to actually do the procedure again. And what they're doing is they are coating the balloon with medication that actually makes it's sort of a barbed balloon with the medication on top of it. And what it does is it saturates the scar tissue with this medication that helps seal and congeal the scar tissue together after they balloon the vein out. My vein did unfortunately go backwards, and they had to reopen it, but only this time through the arm, so that's good. I have to lay here for another, 2 hours in total afterwards to make sure that none of the clot or any of the tissue that may have been dislodged goes to my brain or goes to my lungs or anything like that. So I'm laying here and keeping my arm perfectly still at my side. But what this sort of means is that this is going to be a process for me. I'll be back in 4 weeks and having another one. There is a sneaky spot just under the clavicle. We're dealing with a 4 centimeter wide area under the clavicle in the subclavian vein, and about 1 centimeter of it is right next to or under. I didn't see the imaging, but right next to or underneath the clavicle, and that is being compressed a bit by the clavicle, or it's narrower there. So that's why they want to come back again as soon as possible and make sure that this stays open, and to also avoid grafting and stenting. So they're really, I'm very happy with my team and Dr. C.J. Lee and Dr. Heeb and Jim. I want to say, no, I can't remember Jim's last name, but he was a fellow who was working with Dr. Lee, very good, very competent fellow who actually knows about TOS because he came from the Colorado area where he was familiar with it from a lot of the rock climbers that he saw as a rock climber himself. So it was nice to have somebody versed in thoracic outlet syndrome, and I guess the struggle continues. And I'm still dealing with the post thrombotic syndrome, which is what we're now calling the elements of the neurogenic thoracic outlet syndrome that I was initially diagnosed with. That's causing all the neurogenic numbness, tingling, pins and needles, and discomfort in my arm and hands. The shoulder does feel better, but the collaterals had become more pronounced since last time, and obviously that was due to the narrowing of the subclavian vein, which carries most of the blood. Is it to or from? Either way, it carries the blood flow from the chest to the arm, and obviously that's a little on the important side. So hopefully only one more, but I'm guessing it will probably be one or two more. But I'm very positive in what we're doing is the best practices, and they could have just gone ahead and done grafting or stenting, but they really feel that this is going to be in the best interest of my long-term health, and they know that the grafting and stenting long-term aren't as efficacious as well. So we're hoping that this will be the end of it after a couple more times. It says one more. I'm guessing it's going to be 2 or 3 more times. But onward and just continuing the process. So this is not, I guess what I'm trying to do is raise awareness that this is an ongoing struggle, and I do struggle with pain, and I do struggle with discomfort, and obviously they wouldn't be doing surgery on me if there wasn't something wrong. And I guess that's sort of the point I want to get across. And I hope I'm doing so. Thank you so much for watching for so long. I hope you have. I'm going to stay positive like I usually do, and hope that we can get a hold of this and I can get back to some more meaningful work. I'm excited about the future, and will continue to be so. Learned how to deal with pain since I started these problems back in '94. So I'm going to keep doing it. Thanks again, and see you on the flip side. Have a good day. Bye-bye.